A recent study in Frontiers of Psychology found that fulfillment comes from pursuing what's authentic to you, things like faith, relationships, and serving others. People who place more importance on a fulfilling life actually report higher levels of life satisfaction. And that really resonates with me, especially being over 40 and living solo. I've had a lot of time to think about what truly brings contentment. Hi, I'm Kristen, a woman in my 40s living solo and walking with Christ. As a Christian, I've learned that true fulfillment comes from aligning our lives with God's purpose. The world often pushes us toward goals that seem fulfilling but can leave us empty. Today, I'm sharing 6 common life goals that might not lead to the joy and peace God intends for us. First up, striving to be number one at work. Whether it's chasing a C-suite title or being the top performer, this goal often demands years of sacrifice, missing family time, rest, or even church. For most of us, the top spot is elusive and the cost is high. Instead of chasing worldly success, let's seek God's calling. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord." Work is important, but it's not our identity. Prioritizing faith and relationships brings deeper joy than a corner office. Number 2, dreaming of a grand wedding. As a single woman, I know society often glorifies the perfect wedding, hundreds of guests, a huge dress, a massive price tag. But marriage isn't about the spectacle, it's about love and commitment. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5 reminds us, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast." If you're called to marriage, focus on building a godly partnership, not a Pinterest perfect event. A simple ceremony with loved ones can be just as meaningful. Third, chasing someone else's idea of a dream house. Social media shows us mansions with marble countertops, but is that your dream or the world's? I want a home that reflects my values, cozy, functional, a place to host Bible study. Matthew 6:19-20 warns, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and rust destroy, but store up treasures in heaven." Build a home that serves your faith and community, not one that impresses strangers. Fourth, moving to the big city. I've lived in smaller towns and visited big cities, and while they're exciting, they can be overwhelming and impersonal. As a solo Christian woman, I find peace in a community where I can grow in faith. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." A quieter life allows space for prayer and connection rather than the hustle of city life. Visit the city, but don't feel you need to live there to be fulfilled. Fifth, aiming to be a millionaire. Money can provide security, but it's not the source of happiness. $1 million doesn't stretch as far as it used to, and managing wealth can bring stress. 1 Timothy 6:6-7 teaches, "Godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out." Financial stability is wise, but true contentment comes from trusting God's provision, not chasing millions. Sixth, obsessing over being a health icon. Daily gym sessions and strict diets might make you look great, but is that true fulfillment? 1 Corinthians 6:19-20 says, "Your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Care for your health, but don't let it define you." A fulfilling life includes joy, spontaneity, and fellowship, maybe even enjoying a slice of cake at a church potluck. Balance is key. These 6 goals might seem appealing, but true fulfillment comes from living for God's glory. As a Christian woman, I've found peace in pursuing faith, community, and purpose over worldly success. As Psalm 37 verse 4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." What goals are you chasing? Share your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. May you live every day for Christ.